Good morning. My name is Frederick. I work at Central Park Conservancy. I'm with Section 3, and my position is landscaping. My normal day, well, let's start with my hours. My hours are from 6 a.m. to 2:30. So I get to work around 5:30 to be on the safe side. Also, I already got my uniform on, so when 5:53 hits, I punch in. Then I have to go to the parking lot to get my card out. And my normal day would be the playground, because the playground is one of my biggest responsibilities. It's gotta be prestigious, clean, and healthy for the kids to play. So I get the blower, I get like brooms, shovels, and the most important thing, a playground's gotta be clean also. So my normal day is like grabbing and standing beside a grabber so I collect the garbage. So when that's done, I check the features in the playground, like the swings, the tires, make sure everything is secure, because safety is the most important thing for our park patriots also. So when that's done, then I use the big blower, and I just blow the playground till it's clean. Blow that sand to the corner, and it's a double work. Sweep, clean, and blow. So I get done around 8:30. Then I do trash detail, making sure everything's clean, making sure people have clean garbage bags to put their trash. The thing I like most about my job, I get a lot of compliments, good compliments from park patrons, letting me know how good of a job that I'm doing, making sure their stay and their visit at Central Park is a thing to remember and never forget. I would define a leader as a person that leads his group to the right direction on where he wants his group to go to. And most important thing about a leader, the leader's got to have vision also. A vision of things, and a plan also. That's what I define in a leader. And also trust. You gotta assure your people. You gotta gain the trust of your people. That makes you a good leader. Good. How would I gain trust? Like, let's start with my volunteers. I work hand in hand with my volunteers, making sure they're okay, making sure they got everything what they need. And if they don't know something, and I told them, don't be afraid to ask me. That's what I'm here for. And I also told my volunteers, you could dispute me if I'm wrong also. We're not always right all the time. So I make a mistake, we make a mistake. That's how we work it together. That's what defines a good leader, admitting their mistakes also. Second part, I was also in charge of taking a new coworker. We had a couple of new coworkers start, showing them the ropes, what needs to be done also, and what is expected of them. And that's what also being leader, also honesty also. So, and I told them about my experiences also. I am a leader to my volunteers because I want to make sure my volunteers got everything what they need. Any questions they want to ask me, I will answer it to my best of my abilities. And I work side and side with my volunteers, close to my volunteers, and just to make sure they have a safety volunteer experience also. Volunteers come and work and just volunteer because they like volunteering in the outdoors also. You got volunteers that will come in the rain also, and that's very gallant of them also, and snow too. And the volunteers do make a difference in Central Park also. Yes, I do consider myself a leader. The reason I do consider myself a leader is I'm very straightforward, and I'm honest with any questions that anybody want to ask me, and I don't hold back. If there's something I don't like, if a person's doing something wrong, I'll talk to them about it. So that means I care. That means I don't want them to go to the wrong path. Also, I just want them to go to the path of righteousness. Yes, there are leadership skills that are important outside of work, like people with different disabilities also. And when you're a leader, you don't let your disability stop you from doing or pursuing your goals also. That's one thing that is important outside of work. Like if you're going to school, getting your GED, or taking a horticulture class, or studying for your CDL. That's the most important thing outside of work, in being a leader to pursue your goals. So my leadership experience, I had 2 goals to pursue. I was studying for my learner's permit, and it took me like 3 years, but the sacrifice was worth it. I got my learner's permit. So the hardest hurdle was getting my driver's license, and I was fortunate that I had a driver's school that will accommodate me in pricing the lessons and good prices. So it was a hard hurdle, and I gotta admit, after all the practice, I almost had the option of giving up, but my teacher said, "Listen to me, Freddie. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be with you in this journey, and I will make sure you get your license also. Trust in me as I have faith in you." And I said, "Let's do this." So for 5 years, after practice, I got my license. I had a very encouraging and determining teacher that's pushed me forward and to get my goals. So thanks to him, I got my license. That's what being a leadership is outside Best Buddies. So to whoever that wants to develop their leadership, there's always a way in life. Never give up. Always pursue. If you want something very, very, very bad, sacrifices gotta be made. Take it from me. I've sacrificed a lot, and I've achieved what I dreamed for and what I accomplished for. So I know the hurdle is hard, but once you beat that hurdle, it's all worth it. So how I learned to be a leader was through a mentor, because I went to Maplebrook School and I had a mentor, and he was good people to me, and he's seen a lot of me also. And he said to me, "You know something, Fred? You will make a good leader today." And I said, "You're right, I will make a good leader."